we got another video here that kind of looks into the day in the life of someone who is going through a transition while in the military.
Not a day goes by that I'm not grateful to be serving at this period of time. Being able to undergo a full gender transition beyond hormones, laser hair removal, Botox, lip injections, hair lowering, like literally.
This I don't know if this is a male transition to female or female. I'm not going to lie and say I know what's going on here. This person is talking about Botox, injections, getting a new hairline. How do I get a new hairline in the Air Force?
They
cannot be more thankful to be alive now.
Let's look at some of the comments associated with this video. Our nation needs to do something with the raging mental illness epidemic. There's a reason for Section 8 discharges. Good examples for utilizing it here. I think she got Section 8. I don't think that's a military term. They just peed somebody. They're mad because they won't be able to get free hormones anymore. And this level of mental illness interferes with every aspect of their jobs. They have wholly given themselves over to demonic entities that will drive them and center their whole lives around their agenda, not God and not this country. She went fire and brimstone on them. The forcing of DEI was a political stunt and smear on the military. When was the military an equal rights opportunity employer? Never. When you guys see that, what are you thinking? Let's throw it to JR and then DJ 4P, and we'll jump in as needed from there.
That was a male transition to be a female.
How do you know? You know that person?
No, you can tell. You can definitely tell.
Maybe I don't know.
But my whole thing is the readiness aspect of it. And the military was never, like you said, never equal opportunity employer. If you want to be something that the military is not, don't join the military.
That and you know, we got to give you something for that.
Because me being in the career field I was in, we all came in to do one thing: blow up stuff and kill people. That's it. I didn't come in to look cute. I didn't come in
to your hairline fix.
Oh, what you say, y'all? Okay, what you come in the military to do?
To blow up stuff and kill people.
Now give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
I didn't come in to look cute. I didn't come in and turn my hair red. I didn't come in here to wear tight BDUs.
Or to see how far you can get your ponytail past regulations, right?
Yeah, I didn't come in for none of that. I came in to do the job that I protect against enemies, foreign and domestic. That was my job. But people are coming in now because they want to. They can't get a job on the outside world, so they want to come in here. They want to turn their hair different colors. They want to switch and wear tight jeans. Tight BDUs.
Now that's not happening. People aren't wearing tight BDUs.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. And on top of that, just like you said, be a contractor and stay out of my truck. If that's you, stay out of my truck.
What do you think, Julio?
I think it's imperative if we're going to be a military, we have to have OPCOM and ADCOM over the people that serve.
Operational control
and admin control. Yeah,
he just got out. He got out like 2 hours ago.
So I do think we have to have. But I agree. We shouldn't be lowering standards. And again, if we're going to have this conversation about LGBT, and I was a D&I guy. The problem I had with it is there was no compromise. It felt like there was no compromise on the LGBTQ side because their stance was we've been discriminated for so long. We just want all these rights, but we don't want to compromise on any of them. I'm saying LGBT, like for instance, if you're transgender, right? Like we're talking about here, transgender say I want to serve. Cool. You got to meet the standards. And I don't think we should be having to pay for your surgeries. Though again, our elective, we don't pay for breast augmentation. We don't pay for Botox. We don't pay for hair plugs. You know, I would have
They
loved
pay
that.
for his.
Apparently.
Right.
Crazy?
So that's the that's where I kind of draw the line in the sand. Like when we hire you to be in the military, we're hiring you to meet the mission requirements, right? We're not hiring you to come in and use us as a way to transition and further your own personal goals. Because I bet you do this. You say, okay, you want a transgender in the military? You want us to pay for it? Cool. You owe me 10 years. I bet you shut a lot of that down. I bet you, because I think there were some numbers that show people who separated after transitioning or having their military pay for some of that, and the retention numbers aren't as good as people, aren't as good as the reg app.
Julio, I saw some numbers on that. That was very interesting. The vast majority of people, like a ridiculous amount of folks who went through transition surgeries and different medications, they got out of the military.
Yep.
It almost seemed as if they got into the military just to get a sex change.
And that's that compromise. I'm saying if you want to do that, I don't think we should be on the hook for it. We'll support you as far as giving you a place to serve with dignity and respect. But you got to meet the standard. You got to be ready to go when your number is called. And if you want to do this, that's fine. We're going to treat you with dignity and respect as long as you meet the standard. But that compromise wasn't happening.
The United States military should not be coupled to a political or ideological movement. Regulations clearly state that we are supposed to be apolitical. We should not have gay flags flying next to or in proximity to the United States flag. We should not have members of the United States military participating in gay pride parades in uniform or even PT gear. I've seen that, physical training gear. We need to be a apolitical organization because we may look back in history and not agree with that stuff. And then we may say to ourselves, why was the military doing all this? Right? So it also has a negative impact on morale because, again, as an African American, I don't get to see my idea of a nationalistic flag or an idealistic flag raised next to the US flag. Why do they get to do that? Right? I don't get to have the same kind of privileges that's also afforded and get. It's just not the same. That's why we need to just keep it uniform, as you said before, DJ 4P. We need to keep it uniform for everybody. That's what we call it, uniformity.